Remain calm when nothing makes sense. There will be moments in your life when everything feels uncertain and unstable. Plans you were confident about suddenly collapse. Expectations you held onto no longer feel secure. You wake up with questions that have no immediate answers, and your mind begins to imagine worst-case scenarios. In these moments, your emotions may push you toward panic, fear, or frustration. But this is exactly when remaining calm becomes most important. Calmness is not pretending that everything is fine. Calmness is choosing not to let fear control your thoughts and actions. When your mind is loud, clarity disappears. When emotions take over, decisions become reactive instead of intentional. Remaining calm allows you to pause, breathe, and see beyond the surface of what is happening. Life often feels chaotic right before a breakthrough. When the universe is rearranging things for your growth, it rarely feels comfortable. Old routines break. Familiar environments shift. Relationships change. What once felt stable begins to move. Your mind interprets this movement as danger, but in reality, it is transformation. Not everything that falls apart is a failure. Sometimes things fall apart because they were no longer aligned with who you are becoming. Some doors close because walking through them again would keep you small. Some people leave because they were only meant to walk with you for one chapter, not the entire story. Remaining calm during these moments shows inner strength. It means you trust that there is meaning beyond what you can currently see. Just because you cannot understand the reason right now does not mean there is no purpose. Growth often begins in confusion. Seeds grow underground, unseen and unnoticed, long before they ever break through the surface. In the same way, progress often happens quietly within you before it becomes visible in your life. When you stay calm, you allow space for wisdom to emerge. You begin to listen more closely to your intuition instead of the noise around you. You stop forcing outcomes and start allowing things to align naturally. Calmness creates awareness. It helps you recognize lessons, opportunities, and subtle guidance that panic would completely hide. The universe does not respond well to desperation. It responds to trust, patience, and grounded energy. When you remain calm, you show readiness for what comes next. You show that you can handle uncertainty without losing yourself. This emotional stability becomes a foundation for future success. Trust that even when nothing makes sense, something meaningful is happening. Your calmness is not a passive state. It is an active choice to believe that this moment is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what is ahead. Stay calm. The path will become clearer. Why delays are not denials. One of the hardest things to accept in life is waiting. When you have done the work, stayed patient, and remained hopeful, a delay can feel like rejection. Your mind starts asking questions. Why is nothing happening? Why is everyone else moving forward? Why am I stuck in the same place? These thoughts slowly turn into doubt, and doubt begins to weaken your trust in the process. But a delay is not a denial. It is often a sign that something important is still being prepared. The universe does not operate on urgency or pressure. It operates on alignment and timing. What you are waiting for may already be on its way, but arriving too early could cause harm rather than growth. Sometimes you are asking for something that requires a stronger version of you. Until you develop the patience, discipline, confidence, or awareness needed to sustain it, the universe holds it back for your protection. A delay can also be redirection. You might be focused on one outcome while something better is forming in a direction you have not considered. If everything happened exactly when you demanded it, you might miss lessons that shape your character and sharpen your judgment. Waiting teaches endurance. It teaches humility. It teaches you how to remain calm even when certainty is missing. There are moments when the universe slows things down because you are meant to reflect, not rush. You are meant to learn, not escape. The pause allows you to see what truly matters and what does not. It reveals habits, attachments, and beliefs that need to be released before you move forward. Think about times in your past when something you desperately wanted did not happen right away. At the time, it felt painful or unfair. But later, you realize the timing saved you from regret or disappointment. The delay protected you from choices you were not ready to handle. When you remain calm during waiting periods, you demonstrate trust. You show that you believe in the unseen work happening behind the scenes. Growth does not always come with visible movement. Sometimes growth happens internally, in silence, shaping your mindset and strengthening your emotional foundation. Instead of fighting delays, use them. Use them to refine your skills, deepen your awareness, and build inner stability. The universe is not testing your patience to punish you. It is preparing you to receive something meaningful without losing balance. Remain calm in the waiting season. What is meant for you has not disappeared. It is simply arriving at the right time when you are fully ready to receive it. Let go of control and allow alignment. One of the greatest sources of stress in life comes from the desire to control everything. We want certainty in every outcome, predictability in every situation, and assurance in every relationship. We plan meticulously, worry incessantly, and push constantly, believing that if we do more, we can force the world to cooperate with our timeline. But the truth is, control is an illusion. The universe does not respond to force. It responds to flow. The more we cling, the more we resist the natural alignment of life. Letting go of control does not mean giving up. It does not mean laziness or indifference. It means understanding that your energy is most powerful when focused on what you can influence. Your actions, your attitude, your decisions, while trusting the universe to orchestrate what is beyond your reach. Letting go is an act of faith. It is choosing cooperation over struggle, allowing rather than forcing, and observing rather than obsessing. When you release the need to control every detail, alignment begins to appear. Alignment is the quiet unfolding of events that match your intentions and your highest good. It shows up as opportunities appearing at the right time, people coming into your life when needed, and challenges guiding you to the lessons you are meant to learn. When your energy is calm and composed, the universe can work through you more effectively. Rushed energy attracts confusion. Fearful energy attracts obstacles. Desperation attracts more frustration. But when you stay calm, your mind becomes clear and your actions become precise. You can see the signs that were invisible in the chaos of control. You begin to understand timing, synchronicity, and subtle guidance. The universe communicates softly, often through feelings, coincidences, and intuitive nudges. Only a calm and present mind can truly notice these signals. Letting go also helps you release unnecessary attachments. Sometimes the situations and people we cling to are no longer aligned with our purpose. By trying to force control, we prolong discomfort, delay growth, and resist the natural flow of life. Releasing control allows the right circumstances to emerge while freeing you from energy drains. It teaches patience, resilience, and trust. Challenges, setbacks, and unexpected changes are not punishments. They are invitations to release control and observe the greater design at work. Every obstacle carries guidance. Every detour carries opportunity. By remaining calm and letting go, you create the inner space necessary to receive these gifts without resistance. When you learn to let go, life becomes less about struggle and more about alignment. You still act, still strive, still grow, but without anxiety or panic. You do not need to force outcomes because you understand that timing and readiness are part of the process. Calm energy, trust, and clarity become your allies, guiding you to exactly where you are meant to be. Remember, the universe works in quiet ways. It unfolds in its own rhythm, not yours. By releasing control, you step into the natural flow of life, allowing alignment to guide your path, shaping every circumstance to serve your highest good. The more you let go, the more the universe works in your favor. Peace is proof that things are working. The most powerful sign that the universe is working in your favor is not sudden success, dramatic results, or immediate recognition. It is the sense of peace that arises within you, even when everything outside feels uncertain. When you remain calm in the midst of confusion, you are aligned with the deeper flow of life. This inner peace is a signal that you are no longer controlled by fear or doubt, but are instead trusting the unseen forces that guide your path. Peace allows you to make better decisions. When your mind is calm, your judgment is clear, and your intuition becomes stronger. You no longer react impulsively to external pressures. You pause, assess, and respond with awareness. Every action taken from a place of calm has purpose and power. Calm energy attracts clarity, opportunities, and the right people. It opens doors that fear and anxiety would have closed. Maintaining peace in turbulent times is a form of strength. It does not mean ignoring problems or pretending that challenges do not exist. It means cultivating a state of being that remains steady despite circumstances. When you remain calm, you create a foundation that allows you to handle whatever life brings with grace and composure. The universe respects this inner stability, and alignment naturally follows. Peace is also a reflection of trust. It demonstrates your faith in the timing of life. Understand that things do not always happen when you want, but they happen when you are ready. You see setbacks, delays, and challenges not as obstacles, but as guidance. Every event, whether joyful or difficult, carries meaning. By maintaining peace, you acknowledge that the universe is orchestrating your life in ways that may be invisible now, but will become clear over time. Furthermore, peace allows you to be fully present. When you are calm, you're not consumed by the past or anxious about the future. You can engage with the present moment, recognizing opportunities and lessons as they appear. Life is always unfolding, and peace enables you to participate in this unfolding consciously rather than reactively. In this state, synchronicities and signs from the universe become visible. You begin to notice when the right doors open, when the right people appear, and when the right moments arise. Ultimately, peace is proof that things are aligning in your favor. It is evidence that the universe is not neglecting you or acting randomly. What is unfolding now, even if invisible, is moving you closer to your highest potential. You do not need to rush, force, or manipulate outcomes. Your role is to stay centered, take inspired action when necessary, and trust the process. Remain calm when life feels unpredictable. Allow peace to anchor your mind and heart. Breathe deeply, release tension, and let the flow of life guide you. The universe is not late, it is precise. What is meant for you is on its way, shaped perfectly for your growth, timing, and ultimate success. Stay calm, stay patient, and stay trusting. Everything is working in your favor, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Peace is the sign that you are aligned, and alignment is proof that the universe is always supporting you.